It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I'm Rick Hill. I'm the owner, sole proprietor of Retro Candy and Toys here in beautiful downtown Fallbrook. Been here about 3 years, and in that time, been working pretty hard to kind of give folks a walk down memory lane, to present them some of the finest in the retro candies and toys. Reminds them of their childhood, and there's sure been a lot of amazing fads that a lot of us probably can relate to and remember. Everything from Slinkies, which started out as a mistake, a fluke, a Navy machinist working on a lathe, turned out this spiral that when it dropped off the workbench it bounced. He and his wife discovered that they could walk downstairs with the Slinky, and they made a huge business out of that thing, and it's still a popular and remarkable thing today. And who could forget Beanie Babies? Beanie Babies were a widespread phenomena. Everybody was quite sure that by collecting massive amounts of Beanie Babies they would retire millionaires. Well, that's sadly not the case because there's so many of them out there. But that company, Ty, has through the years morphed itself into all kinds of related sort of collectibles. The latest one, the biggest thing being what's called Beanie Boos, with those big glass like eyes. Cabbage Patch dolls, I think we can remember those, and Tickle Me Elmo, and all of these sorts of things. And every season, every year, there seems to be a new big thing. This particular year, anything that is Disney's Frozen movie, all kind of licensed merchandise from that is a big thing. Those, may have some potential collectability down the road, I think.
My favorite toy growing up as a kid would have to be the hula hoop. It was awesome.
And mine was Legos, definitely.
Right. So my favorite toy as a kid was when my brother and I would play these action sets. There was like the Barbie, and then there was G.I. Joe, and then there was Planet of the Apes, and we had a fun time actually combining all of those communities, which was kind of interesting. And the thing that has, I think, lasted the test of time is Legos.
I want a scooter, a PlayStation 4, and a trip to Hawaii.
There's somebody that is redoing the Pet Rock, and we can remember, some of us can remember, in 1976, that set the world on fire for about 6 months. The fad was created and died just about as quickly in an instant. Now, in terms of things that are emerging as really popular, and you can see the sort of nascent growth of it, is the Kendama. That's an interesting skill because it involves physical coordination, balance, extraordinarily high hand-eye coordination, and getting this ball to precisely do certain tricks and stunts. And so in this day of all these video games and the technology, which is all pretty remarkable, this provides more of a tactile, hands-on sort of experience. Periodically I'll show old TV commercials of toys that were popular and advertised in the 50s and the 60s. And back then it were things like erector sets, Tinker Toys, Lincoln Logs, where the focus was upon creating and building, in effect, your own toy, and the activity and the play value was actually the construction of it. You don't see that as much anymore. It's more a finished product and manipulating it. So a lot of the throwback retro toys, they kind of go to that. It's something you have to do with your hand, your body, and your mind. The thing is about toys, and the thing is candy, both. They're both just there for one purpose, and that's really to make people feel happy.